I mentioned MVP from the 2018 season. Corey Maggette is with us. And Cube, the championship coach from season 2, is also with us, Nancy Lieberman. Nancy, it's great to see you again. No picks tonight, so you have really no work here, just fun.
Well, we have a lot of work because we have to know who's going to be out there and who we might be playing against. We would not be opposed to getting a pick.
We wouldn't, Cube, yeah.
Just throwing that out there, right?
Yeah, you're right.
My player of the year, the great Corey Maggette.
Everybody wants a pick, everybody want to win the championship until today. And they want they pick back.
How do you view your chances of repeating, knowing that you're going to get to go with your same 6, but there's an influx of new talent coming in that will be joining the other teams?
Well, we look forward to having greater talent in this league because it's important for us to do well, but it's important for the league to grow and to continue to bring great name players. But what I will say, I'm going to have to be a better coach. Corey's going to have to be a better leader, a better MVP. Every one of our players has to come back here this year and be better than they were. I mean, Coutinho and Big Baby Davis, Birdman, Q Richardson, Ryan Gomes, everybody is going to have to step up their game.
Well, yeah,
Corey, I want to get your thoughts on playing for Nancy. What was it like? How was it different from what you might have expected coming in?
Well, I didn't expect anything different. Nancy is a Hall of Famer. She has the nickname Lady Magic for a reason because she played the game of basketball. And before that, when Cube as well as Jeff Kwanzaa talked to me about having Nancy as a coach, said, hey, what do you think about it? I said, no problem. It didn't matter if she was a male or a female. And we knew that she would be a great coach. And from day one, Nancy stepped to the plate with playbooks, getting our team ready. And when you have that commitment to winning, when you have that commitment to the players, and we just really impressed with what the entire Big 3 has done. We wanted to be the best that we could be on the floor.
I've got to ask you, Nancy, how was it different, perhaps, from what you expected coming in? Was it different?
The only expectation I had was the opportunity to lead men. And, I've been around a long time. Hopefully I'm not a one-trick pony, having coached in the NBA, WNBA, NBA G League. And to have this opportunity given to me by Ice Cube and the leadership, we had really great players. And I was going to treat our guys the way I've always treated players. It's my job to get them prepared prior to the game, because when the game starts, it's a players' league. It always has been a players' league. I have to make sure they're ready with film, they're ready with the strategy. We have great 360 communication and respect with one another. And that was one of the great things. You ask, how do people find chemistry? You find chemistry through respect, through being open-minded to each other. And we poured a lot of love and a lot of belief and a lot of purpose into what we were doing last year. We really had great guys.
Cube, one of the things that I find fascinating about the league is the fact that it seems to be very trend-setting. And I think, Nancy, you'd agree with this, that the NBA will be the first major sports league to one day have a female head coach. Cube, you've gone out and added Lisa Leslie this year. Of the 12 teams, 2 will be led by female head coaches. Talk about that.
I mean, it's great. Coutinho said something last year which was great. Women taught us how to walk and speak. They can definitely teach us how to play basketball. It was a no-brainer to us. She's a marquee name, big-time talent, and if the guys don't play right, she could suit up and and get busy. So, but no, seriously, she was into the league, and I know definitely she's gonna have success because she's a killer.
Yeah, and she's got that winning attitude,
Without
much like
doubt.
Nancy. I want to put you on the spot with your MVP sitting 2 spots to your left. Tell us something that perhaps we would be surprised to hear about Corey Maggette.
I don't know if you'd be surprised to hear that he's one of the most unselfish players that I've ever coached.
Wow.
And he didn't tell me the truth when I first met him. He said he was a 2-point shooter. He really wasn't a 3-point shooter. And he kept knocking down 3-point shots. And I'm like, dude, man, you said you couldn't shoot from 3.
I'm not a 3-point shooter,
You are
Nancy.
a 3-point
No.
shooter. And let me say this. We've been around players who've been injured. This young man here tore his Achilles tendon. And not only to rehab and to respect his body and to come back to play the next year, He came back to be the MVP. I don't know any player in any league who came back to do what Corey Maggette did. That's just a tribute to the professionalism you have. I have such mad respect for you as an athlete, as a man, as a father, and it's an honor for me to be your coach.
Thanks, appreciate it.
High praise, very high praise. Nancy, congratulations.
Thank you.
Now go repeat.
We're going to give it our best.
And no picks tonight, so your work here is done. Relax and enjoy it.
Thank you so much.
The other 11 teams will be picking in the Big 3 draft, and when we come back, Michael Rappaport joins us. He'll be talking to some of the coaches that will be making selections in this year's Big 3 draft. Stay with us.